Hello friends, Mel Jeffcoat here, and today we're going to talk some more about Ramon Lull and how you can use the beginning, middle, and end triangle of figure T to analyze anything that you want to. So let's take a look at that diagram. So again, here's figure T that we've been looking at the different triangles within it and seeing what they all mean. Today we are continuing with this triangle EFG. Here is a simplified version. So we are now looking at vertex F, which is the middle of any two things. This word right here, mensuration, is the type of middle that we're going to talk about in this video. This concept that we're going to talk about is something that is extremely common in Lull's work. It's a really, really important part of his system in various different permutations. So let's take a look at a diagram that I made that will help explain what exactly mensuration is. Mensuration is an action, and it is specifically an action that has two participants. You have the active person or thing, and then you have the receptive person or thing. And so the action in between those two that connects them is mensuration. You can say that, a child loves her dog. Well, you've got the child who loves the dog that is being loved by the child, and then you have the love in between that connects them. That's mensuration. This picture here, it just gets a little bit more complicated in that it introduces another object, which just becomes part of the action, and that is the ball. So you've got, we'll say, a father who is throwing the ball to his son. So the father is the active participant at this moment. The son is the receptive, and throws the ball to is the mensuration, the action in the middle. The ball is not really that important. It just adds extra detail. The action of throwing is the important part for this analysis. And of course, usually you can reverse this. It can be, well, let's just take a look at it. The son has caught the ball. Now the son can throw the ball to the father. And so their roles are reversed, but the action that's connecting them is the same. You can't always reverse it, or reversing it might be a very unusual occurrence. I don't know if this is still a thing, but when I learned about journalism, we were told to write a story that's interesting and unusual. Don't worry about the commonplace things. Dog bites man, just commonplace. It's not a very interesting headline or story. But man bites dog, that might actually be a story, because that's an unusual occurrence, and people like unusual things. That's why they call it the news. It's new. The reason that this is so important in Ramon Lull's work is because, I can't remember if I talked about this or not, but his original aim when he set out to develop this system was to be able to debate Muslims and Jews, and was designing his system to be so logical and so good that it would convince them that Christianity was true. And one way that he did that was by taking this sort of three-part division here and baking it into the system. So this idea of the active party and the receptive party and the action that connects them, when he applies that to God, that's how he justifies the Trinity. That's how he explains it. That's how he explains how something can be one and three at the same time. So this concept is very important for his project. It's, I think, a useful way to analyze the world. That doesn't mean it's the only way to analyze the world and the only pattern that exists, but I think it's a very useful pattern in just exploring the relationships that can exist in the world. So that's it for today. Next time we'll take a look at the final option here for middle, which is conjunction. So thank you for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.